What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to TTB Ravens Media, bringing you Ravens content every single day. If you want to see that daily Ravens content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell as well if you want to get notified every single time I upload a brand new video. Now, in this video today, talking about some big Baltimore Ravens news because Marcus Williams has returned to practice. That's massive. That was not something that I expected to happen this week because Marcus Williams is top three player on the Ravens defense, I would argue. Actually, I would say. I think the top three players on the Ravens defense are relatively clearly Marlon Humphrey at number one. I think Roquan Smith is probably number two. And then Marcus Williams, I think, is number three. Now, you can say, like, oh, well, Justin Houston's playing really well this season. That's a fair argument. Some people are huge fans of Marcus Peters. There's other guys, but Marcus Williams is one of the best players on this team. He's the best playmaker on the Ravens defense. All right. He came in and got 2 picks in that first game for the Ravens against the Jets. He got an interception against Miami. He just dominated right from the get-go. And we lost him for a while, and we haven't been able to see him play. We haven't seen him in action. And I feel like he's being forgotten about when we think about, wow, this team's getting so much better. And we think about guys like Gus Edwards coming back. We think about guys like J.K. Dobbins coming back, guys like David Ojabo getting his start, right? When will Kyle Hamilton come back? All those things. Marcus Williams is more important than every single one of those pieces to this team, I believe. And he is back at practice. Now, John Harbaugh did say he will not be playing this weekend. That's expected. But getting him back means that he will have to be on the 53-man roster within 21 days. So within 3 weeks. I would expect to see him a little bit sooner than 3 total weeks. But Marcus Williams is going to be back for this Ravens team. And when he went down, it was devastating to the Ravens defense because they did not look the same after he went down. They were nowhere near as explosive in terms of forcing turnovers, nowhere near as good in the secondary. I mean, we saw that through the first couple of weeks without him, where it was like the secondary was really struggling. Why? Because Marcus Williams wasn't the safety net. It became Geno Stone, and Geno Stone's played fine. I like Geno Stone, but it's still a big upgrade going from Geno Stone to Marcus Williams. So, obviously in the comment section down below, let me know your thoughts on Marcus Williams and that whole situation. But there's a lot of injury news with the Ravens. I'm going to talk about that as well as Marcus Williams because, that's big. But continuing on Marcus Williams, I just want to point out his impact on the Ravens defense, okay? Because I'm sure most of the people watching this video have seen the things about PFF and their grades, right? Kyle Hamilton's the number 1 graded safety according to PFF. Geno Stone, I believe, is number 6. I know he's top 10. It may seem like, based on those grades, oh, wow, Ravens are great safeties. I'm very happy with both of their play. But again, I despise PFF. People use PFF like it's a stat, right? It's not. PFF is a very flawed grading metric done by, a company that they very clearly miss a lot of things. And they've done interviews where players come out and it's like, oh, why did this guy get I think a player on the Jets this year, I think it was Quinnen Williams. He had a game where everybody that watched the game was like, oh my gosh, Quinnen Williams was amazing. He dominated that game. And he came out and they were like, oh yeah, he got like a 60 grade. And everyone was like, what are you talking about? And they were like, well, we actually sent another guy to go in and do it. And he got an 85 grade. And like Matt, it's like, you cannot be that off because they just send these guys and they're like, okay, yeah, grade this guy. And like, okay, yeah, here's the grade. Like, it's a job for them. Like, he's going in and saying like, yeah, this is how they perform. Sometimes they're slacking. Sometimes they get it right. Most of the time, though, it feels like they're very off in their rating. So, yeah, it's cool. But at the same, it's cool to have those safeties graded really high. But at the same time, don't take a lot of stock into it. It's cool to get the recognition, but don't go by PFF and say this player is better than another player because of PFF grades, right? Marcus Williams makes the defense scarier. Marcus Williams makes you think, oh, should I make that throw, right? That is a similar effect, not to the same extent, but similar effect to what Ed Reed brought, right? When you're a quarterback and you're looking at your guy on the outside and you say, man, this guy's really fast. You think, yeah, he's fast. He could get by him, but Ed Reed's back there. Quarterbacks think about that with Marcus Williams. They look at their guy and they say, yeah, he could make a play, but Marcus Williams could be there. Then they have to take an extra half second when they're in their drop back and they go, okay, the player's open, but then they have to be like, where's Marcus Williams? Every half second, every quarter second counts in the NFL, especially on defense. You're trying to get pressure. You're trying to make the quarterback make a mistake, right? Marcus Williams does that for the defense. Quarterbacks are not afraid of Geno Stone. Quarterbacks are not afraid of Chuck Clark. Quarterbacks are not afraid of Kyle Hamilton. Yet. I really think Kyle Hamilton is going to be and will be one of the best safeties in the NFL. He's yet to get the amount of opportunities I would like for me to call him, elite or anything like that. I think he's played fantastic. He's been unbelievable so far this season. He just hasn't gotten the reps for me to be able to say like, yep, he's a top 10 safety. Yep, he's a top, 15 safety, whatever it is. He just hasn't gotten the reps. Marcus Williams has the reps. Marcus Williams has the pedigree. Marcus Williams has the statistics to back up the fact that he is a certified ball hawk in the NFL. He's barely played this year. He has 3 picks. Barely played. How does he do that? By seeing the ball and getting the ball, right? See ball, get ball. That's what he does on the defense. When the ball is in the air, he goes out and gets it. He's got great hands. That's what makes this defense so much better. He's also not someone that's going to get baited consistently, right? He's not someone like Marcus Peters is someone who can get interceptions, but puts him out of position a lot of times. Marcus Williams, that doesn't really happen. Marcus Williams is opportunistic. Marcus Williams is playing deep safety. It's different than playing man-to-man, press coverage. Very different. When he comes back, this Ravens defense is going to be the best defense in the NFL. It's not wildly close, in my opinion. I think when he is back, we have David Ojabo. This team's going to have a great pass rush. They're going to have a great linebacking core. They're going to have a terrific secondary. And all 3 levels of that can all stop the run too, right? Our corners, like Marcus Williams, Pepe Williams. I'm sorry, Marcus. Sorry, I'll say this again. Marlon Humphrey, a lot of M's in this secondary. Marlon Humphrey, Pepe Williams are fantastic against the run, right? Kyle Hamilton, Chuck Clark, very good against the run. Roquan, PQ, great against the run. And then the defensive line, Calais, Matabike, Travis Jones, Justin Houston's fine. He's not amazing. Tyus Bowser, very good, as well as Adafe Away, all great against the run. So they can stop the pass, they can stop the run, they can do it all. This is huge for the Ravens to get Marcus Williams back this soon. I was expecting him like mid-December. That could end up when he comes back, but him getting those reps in early is really nice. Other injury news, Lamar Jackson missed practice today with a hip injury. He's good to go. Don't worry about that injury. Harbaugh said he didn't want to get into it, but he suffered it during the game, but he's going to play. In terms of other injuries, the good thing is, tests came back. Great news for Ronnie Stanley and Kyle Hamilton, right? They're day-to-day. That's really big for the Ravens because those are two very important pieces to the sides of the ball that they play. So them being day-to-day, they may miss this week, not 100% sure, but they're not missing significant time. Kyle Hamilton went down, Ronnie Stanley went down, and it was scary. Ronnie Stanley got rolled up on by Lamar. Kyle Hamilton got hit by Roquan Smith. We got to stop taking out our guys, it seems like. But overall, the Ravens are in a really good spot when it comes to injuries, and they're going to keep getting better. They're going to keep getting healthier. And this team is just so much fun to watch, even though they're hard fights, great games. It's not big blowouts. It's grueling football. That's Ravens football. This team is set up to play in December. They're set up to play in January. They're set up to play in February. I just can't wait to watch them get there. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for Daily Ravens content. I'll see all of you again tomorrow. If I don't, because it is Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving from myself, but I think I'll be able to get a video out tomorrow. Thank you.